Welcome back. Today's video is another altcoin and it's Injector Protocol. Now guys, this is going to be my third video, I believe, on Injector Protocol on this channel. You can even go back into my old videos and you can see that I was actually covering this crypto when it was around, I think it was about $15 and potentially even around the $7 mark for that first video. This is a crypto that's been doing very, very well recently and is continuing to do well. So I want to cover it another time because I want to get this video out there as much as possible because guys, everyone thinks you need to find this, there's so many coins out there that are easy gains and, easy to be had. It's easy to million X your portfolio. Reasonable people make reasonable assumptions. And if you can make a reasonable assumption with great certainty, you're better off going for that for your investment. That's why ETH and Bitcoin are your best bets because those are going to be up. Other cryptos can go up a lot in a month and they can crash very hard. And so this happens with a lot of cryptos, but Injector Protocol is one of those good cryptos that personally for me, I love it just as much as Ethereum and Bitcoin. Ethereum, Bitcoin still long-term holds. You can hold them 3-4 years, you'll still be happy. Injector Protocol I wouldn't put into that category, but this is a crypto I've loaded up big time on my personal altcoin and we will see how it performs. But for this video, I'm going to cover where I see Injector Protocol going, why I think it's a good crypto, and we're going to compare it to ETH and Bitcoin, and of course give you the whole overview of Injector Protocol in terms of chart analysis. If you like something like that and you like altcoin reviews, that's what I do on this channel, so feel free to subscribe and I upload when I can. So let's have a look at Injector Protocol. What is happening with Injector Protocol? Well, at the moment we are currently at an all-time high-ish. I say all-time high-ish because we did come down from the $44 mark to the $31 mark. Yes, that is quite a retracement from the high, so you could even say 45 was the high, and so that's about a 30% dip when the ETF launched for Bitcoin. But what I love about Injector Protocol is that we're still holding range bound at a high level. So this is on the Binance chart and the high was about $25. That was the previous high held in May 2021. And so when a crypto breaks its all-time high and it comes on good volume, good spread, it's really pushing up. You can see the market is basically saying, no, we want prices to continue to go up. It comes back, tests at that $25 mark and then goes up again. That's really bullish behavior. The problem now is that we got the certainty that this thing is maintaining its direction. So it's staying above. The lowest this thing is probably going to go is $25. That's the lowest, which is its older support area. But for the time being, there's some support being there, short-term support being at the $29 mark. And at the moment, we've been there for around 47 days. 47 days is pretty good because again, we're range bound. We're not dipping, we're not crashing, we're not doing an XRP where it went up 70% in one day and crashed and kept bleeding. A lot of these altcoins will do good long term, don't get me wrong, because the stock market, the American stock market is currently at an all-time high. And so that should really give you confidence that crypto is going to continue to do well. But we're getting a nice long drawn out price increases, which is what you want. You don't want a big blow off top because that means you're going to get a very, very, very bad hard crash. And it's very difficult to time that. And there's a lot of emotion involved. For the sake of everyone in your wallet, you really do want a nice gradual long uptrend. And that's exactly what's happening. Guys, Injector Protocol has been happening. Injector Protocol has been going up for about 600 days. So if we look at the low was around here. Okay. It was around November 2022. And you could even say June 2022 when it was about 82 cents. And then we came back. We didn't even test it. We came at about just around $1-ish. And so your uptrend really started from about June 2022. And so if we look back here, that's about 600 days, guys. 600 days, it's been going up basically in an uptrend. Now, has it been a clear uptrend? No, you've obviously had some pullbacks along the way, but it still remains the fact that this is a crypto that's made a very steady gain. And with a lot of altcoins bleeding, this one's been going top. So what's been happening and what is making me think that Injector Protocol is bullish? Well, like I said, reason number one is that we've crossed an all-time high. We're maintaining it. There is supply to be tested. And so far it's successfully testing beautifully. How do we know? January 3rd, 2024 is when we had a big sell-off in crypto. That was shortly after the ETF listing. Retail, as they typically do, got dumped on. And so what happens to altcoins? They end up bleeding it. So here is Bitcoin. There it is, this candle right here that I'm coloring in. That's your January 4th candle. And you can see we broke it, okay? We broke it pretty cleanly right there. There is your break right there, okay? So you come, you test, you don't successfully do it, and you come on high volume, people dumping on retail, and you get your test at the 38K mark, which I did call, and you can even watch my previous video, I'll link it, where I said your test will most likely come at around that 38K range, because that's ultimately where this training was, and the market really pushed on high volume and successfully achieved that. But we're talking about the January 3rd candle. So it does break it. And again, you can look at even total market cap 1, 2, and 3. Chart analysis is not tough, guys. You can watch my video and be like, oh, how does he know it? How can he get it? Yes, I can get things wrong. Everyone does. But if you just look at total market cap 1, 2, and 3, and your altcoin is doing better than that, you have a strong altcoin. It's pretty simple. So here's total market cap 1. There is your area of support that eventually gets broken on the total market cap. So there it is. It breaks that January 3rd candle. And if we have a look at total market cap 2, you can see there it is there. You come back, you basically find support on it before going up again, which is good, but you had to come back and test it. And again, you can see total market cap 3. There's your January 3rd candle right here. And you can see you do break it with the wick, which is good. It's actually a good sign of support, means support came to the market, and you get your close of the body above that, above the 452 billion mark, which is really good. And you get it not once, but twice. So that's a really, really good sign. Injector Protocol didn't even have to do that. There's your low there. Now, we could test it in the coming days. You can see we're quite close. But the fact that all these other cryptos and total market cap 1, 2, and 3, and even Bitcoin broke it already or found support on it, and Injector Protocol still hasn't done it while doing it at all-time high range bound is very bullish. And that really is what makes me think that Injector Protocol is good. Now, if it breaks $29, like I said, you have the all-time high, previous all-time high at around that $25 mark, which is around here. This is your next area of support. Okay, if it breaks this mark, okay, with a body closing below it, then sing kumbaya, we wait for more support. But like I said, you've got the American stock market showing you that these asset prices are going up because the next bull run, guys, it's already started. It's already happening right before your very eyes. Everyone knows inflation's come down. You're going to have at least 1 or 2 interest rate cuts this year with America leading the charge. And so investors are all buying their assets ready for the next thing. It has nothing to do with AI. That's just the narrative. Yes, those stocks are doing well, but this has been at play for the last year. And you can see if you look at the American stock market, it's actually been going up for the whole year, basically. And I've been calling it on my channel saying, guys, look at the American stock market. American stock market's been doing well, okay? It's been pumping basically a year. So there's your low in October 22nd, and that was the peak inflation in December, and we've just been going up. This is nothing new, guys. This has actually been happening the whole time. So what's that going to do to crypto? It's going to make it go up. So your good, strong horses, your injector protocols, that's going to do really well. And of course, TIA is another video I covered a video on. All these are going to do well. Really good, solid altcoins are going to do really well. It's very hard to find a very small market cap crypto that's going to do well. But Injector Protocol, I love it. So we don't want to see it breaking $29. We definitely don't want to see it breaking $25. But at the moment, it's doing very well. Where do I see it going? Well, easily this thing can easily keep going. Now, we're at clear skies. So clear skies means we don't know where the all-time high is. But some resistance will be there at the $45 mark again. If this thing continues to go, this was in the rank 30s of market cap. This thing can keep going and keep running. So easily this thing can go above $100 very easily. And this trend has gone up for 600 days and can continue to go up as we go into the bull cycle. So I want to cover Injector Protocol again. This is a very, very nice long hold crypto. That and TIA are my 2 personal favorites. And so I might do another video on TIA at a later date. So subscribe if you want to see that. But for the time being, Injector Protocol doing very well. All of crypto is definitely due for a big push because the American stock market is. So give it some time and I'm sure that will come to crypto very shortly. Of course, any news can come out and cause a dump in the market. But for the time being, as long as we maintain the status quo with what's happening in terms of the narrative in the American market, which is generally positive, I expect bullish behavior to eventually make its way to the crypto market space. That's going to do it for Injector Protocol. I love this crypto. It's probably my favorite altcoin, that NTIA, like I mentioned. So hope this video helped. If it did, give me a like, give me a subscribe. But until then, I will catch you on the next altcoin.